Hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss how to convert the active voice sentences of simple past tense into passive voice. इस वीडियो में हम ये देखेंगे कि किस तरह से एक्टिव वॉइस सेंटेंसेस सिंपल पास्ट टेंस के पैसिव वॉइस में कन्वर्ट किए जाते हैं. Now before we do so, let's have a short recap of the equations of both active as well as passive voice. Now this is the equation of active voice, simple past tense equation of active voice, subject plus verb in second form plus object. So in active voice, simple past tense, especially in affirmative sentences, we do not use any helping verb. Simple past tense के active voice में स्पेशली अफर्मेटिव पॉजिटिव सेंटेंसेस में कोई हेल्पिंग वर्ब का इस्तेमाल नहीं किया जाता है. नेगेटिव में क्या है, नेगेटिव में कौन सा हेल्पिंग वर्ब यूज होता है, वी हैव सीन इन द प्रीवियस वीडियोस. नाउ लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट द इक्वेशन ऑफ द पैसिव वॉइस. द इक्वेशन ऑफ पैसिव वॉइस इज ऑब्जेक्ट प्लस हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स आइदर वाज और वर प्लस वर्ब इन थर्ड फॉर्म प्लस बाय एंड एट द एंड सब्जेक्ट. पैसिव वॉइस में हम हेल्पिंग वर्ब का इस्तेमाल करते हैं सिंपल पास्ट टेंस के. और कौन से हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स, विच हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स आर यूज, द हेल्पिंग वर्ब्स वाज एंड वर, ओके, प्लस वर्ब इन थर्ड फॉर्म. इन ऑल द पैसिव वॉइस सेंटेंसेस द वर्ब विल बी यूज्ड इन थर्ड फॉर्म. Okay, now the first example, children watched a movie last week. In this sentence, what is the verb? The verb is watched. Okay, here the verb is watched. What is the subject? Children. Children is the subject and a movie is the object. What is the main object in the first sentence? A movie. While converting it into passive voice, we have to write the object first. So what is the main object in the sentence? A movie. So here I have written a movie as object. After that we have to use the helping verb. Now as the movie is singular, as the object is singular, so we have to use was as helping verb. A movie was, then the third form of watched is watched only. The third form of watched is watched only, so as it is it will be written. And then we have to add by before the subject and then the remaining object. So the answer is a movie was watched by children last week. The same sentence you can write, a movie was watched last week by children. Both the answers are correct. Both the passive voice sentences are correct. Second example, my brother drank a glass of water 4 hours ago. What is the object here? A glass of water is the main object. A glass of water. What is the verb? The verb is drank. It is in second form and my brother is subject. My brother drank a glass of water 4 hours ago. Now let's see what will be the passive voice. So at the beginning the object is written, a glass of water. Okay, this is the object and this object is also in singular form. That's why we have to use the helping verb was. Okay, a glass of water was drunk. Now the third form of drank, drank is the second form. What is the third form of drank? Drunk. A glass of water was drunk 4 hours ago by my brother, or a glass of water was drunk by my brother 4 hours ago. Okay, both the methods or both the construction of the sentence, both the constructions are correct. Next example, Mr. Sharma bought new cars. Here bought is the second form. What is the first form of bought? The first form of bought is buy. Okay, kharidna. Mr. Sharma bought new cars. What is the object? The object is new cars. As it is plural, I have not used a before it. Cars, it's a plural. We do not use a before plural. So Mr. Sharma bought new cars. What is the object? New cars. So while converting it into passive, I have to use, or we have to use the object new cars. Now here new cars, cars is plural. That's why the helping verb were will be used. New cars were, third form is bought only. Bought is second as well as third form. New cars were bought by Mr. Sharma. This is the passive voice construction of that active voice sentence. Now let's proceed for the next sentence. The next sentence is Lata sang a beautiful song. So here a beautiful song is the object. Lata sang a beautiful song. What is the verb? Sang. Okay, and which form of the verb sang is, which form of the verb is sang? Sang is the second form. What is the first form of sang? Sing. Lata sang a beautiful song. Let's see what is the passive voice of the same sentence. A beautiful song is the object, so we have to use it at the beginning. And as this object is also singular, it's in singular form, so we'll be using helping verb was. A beautiful song was, and the third form of sang is sung. A beautiful song was sung by Lata at the end. So here the subject is used at the end. Next example, Anjali forgot the mobile on the table. So in this sentence the main object is mobile. Okay, forgot is the verb in second form and Anjali is the subject. Let's see the passive voice construction. So the main object is the mobile. So here I have used the mobile as object, and as it is in singular form, so we'll be using was as helping verb. A mobile. If it was mobiles, then we have to use were here. So the mobile was, what is the third form of forgot? Forgotten. The mobile was forgotten on the table by Anjali. And the last sentence, she drew a fine picture. Now drew is the second form of draw. Draw is the first form, drew is the second form. A fine picture is object here and she is subject. While converting it into passive voice, we'll be using the object at the beginning. What is the object? A fine picture. Okay, so a fine picture is also in singular form. With that we have to use was as helping verb. A fine picture was, the third form of drew is drawn. Drawn, and by her. The objective form of she is her. So a fine picture was drawn by her. This was all about how to convert the simple past sentences of active voice into passive voice. I hope you have understood it. Thank you.